Once upon a time, there was an old rich merchant. He had 3 daughters and one little son. The 3 oldest sisters were Anne, Beatrix, and Celine, and the youngest brother was Arnold. The siblings got along well and loved each other very much. One day, when the old merchant was transporting the goods home as usual, he met a group of robbers. They took everything from him and left him in the forest. The merchant couldn't do anything. He tried to walk home until the sun went down. When he couldn't walk any longer, he had to rest under a large tree.
Hey, man, how dare you rest on my land?
The merchant turned around and saw a huge bear staring at him angrily.
Oh, Mr. Bear, I didn't know it is your land. On the way home, I met some robbers. They took everything from me. If you let me live, I promise to return here and bring you a lot of jewels and gold. Gold and jewels? I don't need them. Oh, please let me live. If I don't come back, my son and 3 daughters will be devastated. Oh, you have daughters. All right. If you agree to marry your eldest daughter to me, I will let you go and give you a lot of gold and jewels. No way. How can I marry my daughter too? You don't want to? You don't want to see your children anymore, right? Okay. I will marry my eldest daughter to you. That's better. Now you can go home. In 7 days, I will come to pick up your daughter.
The bear offered to carry the old merchant across the forest and dropped him off at a deserted meadow. The merchant continued to walk home. He did not know that it was the territory of a big eagle. The eagle flew down to him.
Hey, man, who allowed you to come to my land? Do you want me to eat you alive? Oh, Mr. Eagle, I didn't know it is your land. On the way home, I met some robbers. They took everything from me. If you let me live, I promise to return here and bring you a lot of jewels and gold. I don't need your gold and jewels. Oh, please let me go. If I don't go home, my son and 3 daughters will be very sad. If you want me to let you go, you must marry your daughter to me. No, I can't. I promise to marry my oldest daughter to the bear. You still have 2 other daughters. Marry the second one to me. In 7 days, I will come get her.
Since he couldn't say no, the merchant had to agree with the eagle. The eagle carried the merchant and flew him out the meadow. But when they arrived at the beach, the eagle was not able to carry him across the sea. He had to use a small boat to cross the sea. But unfortunately, after sailing for a while, there was a huge storm. The merchant was sinking and almost drowned. But suddenly, a large whale saved him. In order for the whale to carry him across the sea, he had to agree to marry his youngest daughter to the whale. After many difficulties, finally, the old merchant returned home. He sadly told the stories to his 3 daughters. After hearing the story, they gently comforted their father. "We're so happy that you're back home safe." However, the father felt so sorry for his daughters. 7 days later, the bear, eagle, and whale sent their horse carriages with lots of wedding gifts and gold to pick up the 3 daughters. Even though the old merchant became much richer, he got sick frequently because he missed his daughters every day. 10 years later, his younger son, Arnold, grew up and became a strong man. Knowing that his father still missed his 3 older sisters every day, Arnold decided to go find them. Arnold left his house and kept walking until he arrived at the beach. When he was in the middle of the sea, he saw a mysterious mist. Arnold went through it and found a strange boathouse floating. It was the house of the whale and his sister, Celine. Celine was so happy to see Arnold, her little brother. This is Don. He was the whale that married me because of a witch's curse. He was imprisoned here in the form of a whale.
I can only return to my human form once a week, thanks to your sister. I felt less lonely here for the past few years. But why didn't you come back to visit father? He misses you so much. That is my fault. Because when I left to go pick Celine up, the witch found out. She was furious and imprisoned us here. Oh my God! I have to do something to save you too.
No, you can't. The witch is very powerful. She will harm you.
If you want to save us, go meet the eagle and your second sister. This is my well Finn. When you're in danger, just call me for help.
John showed Arnold the way to the eagle's house. He happily said goodbye to the couple. Following Don's instructions, Arnold went to a large prairie. He found a house hanging on a mountain. It was Beatrix and the eagle's house.
Beatrix! My dear sister! It's me, Arnold, your brother.
Beatrix ran out quickly. She immediately realized that it was her younger brother. They were very happy to see each other. My little brother has now become a strong man.
Father and I miss you so much.
Arnold was surprised to see that next to his sister was a very handsome man. This is Ralph, the eagle, and also my husband.
Hi, I'm Ralph. Beatrix told me a lot about you. Because of a witch's curse, I can only become a human only once a week, and we're imprisoned here. That witch also imprisoned you here. 10 years ago, the witch was so angry because I left to go pick Beatrix up, so she imprisoned us here. What an evil witch! What can I do to help you?
You can't. That evil witch will harm you.
Your sister's right. You cannot defeat her. Don't worry about me. I will save everyone. If you want to save us, go and find a bear and your sister Anne in the forest. Please keep this feather with you. If you're in danger, call me for help.
Thanks to Ralph's instructions, Arnold found the bear's house deep in the forest. He also met his sister, Anne. Actually, the bear was Prince Mike. And like his 2 brothers, he was turned into an animal and imprisoned by the evil witch.
Mike, what can I do to save you? You must go through this forest to the cursed castle in the neighboring kingdom. There the witch is imprisoning our younger sister, a sleeping princess. If you can defeat the witch, we can become humans again. Take this bear hair with you. When you're in danger, you can call me.
Following Mike's instructions, Arnold finally found the cursed castle after walking for a long time. He was shocked to see the evil witch, Riley, already waiting for him.
I am Witch Riley. I had always known there would be someone coming here to fight me to save the castle. But I did not expect it would be a weak one like you here.
You're the witch, Riley, who put the curse on the castle and imprisoned my sisters and brothers.
Look how angry you are. Let me see what you can do to me, you little brat.
Arnold took his sword out and attacked her. The witch used her magic to knock him down. But Arnold did not give up. He stood up and continued fighting. After a while, the witch used her magic again, causing Arnold to fall down and have no power left. The sword in his hand was also broken. The witch Riley turned into a fierce bull and ran towards Arnold. He hurriedly took out the bear hair.
Brother Bear, please help me.
Immediately, the big bear appeared in front of Arnold. The bear swung his hand and pushed the bull away. Injured, the witch turned into a black crow. It quickly flew up to the sky. Arnold quickly took the eagle feather out.
Brother Eagle, come and help me.
Immediately, the eagle appeared to stop the black crow. It flung its wings and hit the black crow. The witch was injured, but quickly used magic to turn into a great fish and tried to flee in the water. Arnold took out the whale fin and said,
Brother Whale, come and help me.
Immediately, the whale appeared to stop the fish. It sprayed water and threw the fish back on the shore. The fish was in pain and transformed back into the witch. The witch was seriously injured and her magic was completely gone. The bear, eagle, and whale all turned into humans again. The three brothers were very happy and hugged each other. Arnold entered the castle and found Princess Rosalind, little sister of the three princes, who was sleeping. He fell in love with the beautiful princess at first sight. Arnold kissed Princess Rosalind on her hand. She slowly opened her eyes, and the whole castle suddenly woke after a long sleep. When she found out that Arnold saved her and her three brothers, Princess Rosalind also fell in love with the brave young man. Rosalind saw her brothers again after a long time. All of them were very happy. They hugged each other. The curse on the whole castle was lifted, and everything turned back to normal. The witch Riley was put behind bars. All of them went back home together to meet their father. The father was really happy to see his three daughters again. They took their father to the palace to live with them. Since then, they all lived happily together ever after.